Hi, it's Benjamin, and I'm going to talk a little bit about YTM. So, what is YTM? YTM stands for year to maturity. So, basically, if you go to the market, you buy a specific bond, that bond does not equal the price of the face value. Okay, so let me just use a simple example so you guys can see. So basically, a bond is a series of cash flow contract. So you buy the bond will continue to pay you. So you are starting here. The bond will continue to pay you a series of cash flow, and then you buy this bond, so it's a cash outflow, and contractually, the bond will pay you a series of cash flow, and at the end, pay the face value. Okay, so the money that you spend to buy the bond does not necessarily mean this is the face value of the bond. So, for example, let me just give you $100 face value of the bond. So this will give you a result of future value will be $100. Okay, and then say we got this interest payment per year, and we got this PMT. So PMT will get say 8. Okay, so if you look at the face value of the bond is 100, and the money inflow every year will be 8. So if you look at the face value of the bond as well as the interest rate, will be 8%, right? But that 8% does not mean it's the year to maturity, because you will not spend like $100 in order to buy the bond. You are using maybe some discount or premium to buy the bond, so that sort of the return for you, if you consider all this series cash flow, is changing. So it's not 8%. Okay, so for example, you spent 94.5146 US dollars to buy the bond, and it will give you like 4. So this will be the present value. So let me just write it here so you guys can see it more clearly. The present value will be this weird amount, because if you buy and sell, whether over the counter or in the market, you can have this really weird quote. Okay, so say you spend all this to buy the bond, and you will receive like 4 years of payment. So the N will equal to 4, right? So how to calculate the yield to maturity? So the YTM for you will be, I'm going to use calculator here. So normally if you like at work, you will use Excel spreadsheet, something like that. But right now, since for example, you are taking a say exam, you'll be given a calculator, and I'm using text instrument calculator, and this row here, you can quickly calculate this row. You can quickly calculate the cash flow. Okay, so the future value. Okay, for example, the future value will be 100 face value, right? So 100 future value. I'm going to enter. So store inside of the RAM memory, all right? And the PMT will be 8. So PMT, and the present value will be 94.5146. So there will be the present value, enter, and N will be 4. Okay, so what I'm going to do is calculate the interest rate per year. Okay, all that is just become year. So if there's like a half-year payments, you have to like change that. So I'm going to calculate this. So I'm going to compute, right? CPT compute, and compute this. Okay, we're missing. So And quickly, 100 future value, 8 PMT, present value 9446 PB, and n equal to 4, and compute this. Oh, this should be a negative, sorry about that, it's a cash flow. So the present value will be minus, so minus present value, enter and compute. Okay, so we compute the YTM will be 9.72. Let me just use the 2 digits. So basically, if you think about this, if you spend this amount of money to buy this bond and you receive a payment every year of $8 and you receive 4 years, and then you receive the bond face value of $100, you are essentially, because it's a bargain, okay, you will not spend $100 to buy this bond, so you just spend like $94, and then you receive 100. So the bond face value sort of like appreciate, okay, like you're saving this to the bank, okay, you spend all this money or save this money to the bank, and then you earn this much, and you also receive the payment of $8. Okay, so basically that will give you like due to maturity YTM of this amount. So this is bigger than the 8%. Okay, that's because it's a bargain purchase, right? So basically that's how you calculate YTM, and thanks, bye.